Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about some sealed investments that have been outperforming booster boxes over the past 3 months. And I like making these types of videos just because I feel like they push the envelope, and maybe to a fault, right? I'm always trying to find advantages in this hobby and, plays to make. And some people don't enjoy that. They just want to stick to investing in booster boxes, high-end slabs, whatever. If that's your style, that's cool, right? But for anyone interested in learning more every single day and really just evaluating the data, today we're going to do that in this video. So first, we got to start off by looking at some of these booster box prices over the past 3 months to get a better idea of how the booster boxes are performing. So Surging Sparks, this has been probably one of the worst performing SV era investments over the past 3 months. It's still up 7.4%, but for a sealed booster box, not great compared to the rest of the era. Twilight Masquerade, next one up 13.65% over the past 3 months, sitting around $215 right now. Not terrible. Paldea Evolved, 18.35%, around $230. Everyone's favorite set there. Obsidian Flames, the best set of the era, guys, up 26.1%. I know someone's going to comment on that down below. And then Stellar Crown, 27.94%. I think there's a couple more that I brought up here. Temporal Forces. This is actually the box I've been asked about the most as of late on Facebook. If anyone's interested or cares, it seems like a lot of people are interested in buying Temporal Forces and Paradox right now. This box is up 28.48% over the past 3 months. SV Base, 34.88%, around $190. And then finally, Paradox Rift, the best performing booster box from the SV era over the past 3 months, up 35.02%, sitting around $196 USD. Now, before I show you guys which sealed investments are outperforming these booster boxes, I want to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, Misprint.com. Misprint.com is the first real-time marketplace built exclusively for Pokemon cards. If you guys know Ava from Ava's Binder, she is the CEO and co-founder, and they do some really interesting things on the website that I enjoy. So for example, the bid and ask system is great. If we look over here at Temporal Forces booster box, you could currently sell this box essentially for $145. That's the lowest ask. And then you could buy the box right now for $190. You can put in your bid and ask prices if you want. And the system's just built around convenience, but not only convenience. Selling, you have to apply, and currently it's only open to US sellers, but they are planning to expand in the future. And what I love about this, first of all, you're paying lower fees than eBay. So they're taking a 7% commission, and then the processing fee is 3% plus 30 cents on every order. And all sellers are being vetted. You have to go through this process. Transactions are also very secure. Everything's done through Stripe. So Misprint's not storing user information when it comes to payments. And even if you're not in the US, you guys can still use the collection tool, which I think is great. And in the future, when they expand and time comes to sell, or you want to offload certain things or even buy more, right? You just click on the item in your collection and you can easily buy and sell. It takes a few seconds. It's super convenient. They're not storing your information, which I love as well. I believe in the founders, so I'm going to leave links in the description down below in the pinned comment. And again, thank you to misprint.com for sponsoring this video. All right, so what we're comparing these booster boxes to are collection boxes. And not all of them, but just certain ones that have better promo cards and better packs inside. For example, this Pikachu and Zekrom GX box is up around 25% over the past 3 months, sitting around $120. But most recent sales, actually closer to $140, and that was from April 2nd. So again, they don't sell as often as the booster boxes. Definitely not as liquid of a product, which is something you should consider. But you can see very substantial returns on these types of investments. And also, it's more likely that you can find decent deals on these because they are less liquid. Sellers normally are willing to give a better discount, especially if you're buying in bulk. And another thing is, if you own stores, I'm sure a lot of you guys really enjoy putting these out. I've talked to certain store owners, and for them, collection boxes do a lot better than for someone who has an online store, if that makes sense. So that box there, the Hisuian Zorak V-Star, I like this one, up 52.35%. There is Evolving Skies in this. You also have Chilling Reign, Lost Origin, Fusion Strike. So really good Sword and Shield packs. And most recently selling for about $80. So a bit higher than what TCG Playergraph has it at. And there's a few more we'll run through here. So the Lucario V-Star Premium Collection up 28.83%. But again, most recent sales I think are a tiny bit higher, closer to 60. So maybe over 30%, right around there. The Cleaver one, same sort of deal, sitting around 26% increase over the past 3 months. But again, $45 most recent sales on most of those. And then the milk jugs. I really like these. These were in stock on the Pokemon Center for the longest time. I told people to buy these. It just made sense with the price per pack for the Sword and Shield sets on the inside. These are up 35% almost over the past 3 months. And most recent sales, $59 from April 3rd. So a little bit higher than the graph. The Origin Form Dialga, the Palkia ones, same sort of deal. These were in stock for MSRP for the longest time. And once everything was selling out, booster boxes had already popped off by mid-January, early February when you could have still bought these. So I think, this was an opportunity for a lot of people. And then finally, one of the maybe most obvious ones, the Crown Zenith premium figure collection, Zamazenta. I think the Zacian's fairly close in terms of price. This is up 70.71% over the past 3 months. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to go, well, Grayson, the ETB's definitely outperformed it. And it hasn't. The ETB is up 54.47% over the past 3 months. And these are very similar price, $136 on the ETB, $133 almost on this figure collection. And I've actually had a lot of people asking me about Crown Zenith over the past couple months as well. So that's definitely a very popular set that people want to open. And I think it's always going to be that way. People really enjoy Crown Zenith. And the point of this video is not to tell you to invest in all collection boxes, because I think a lot of things like the milk jugs, again, not the best investment, not super liquid, but if you had a way to offload them, if you even are breaking them down for the packs for a rip and ship or whatever, these were a no-brainer play. But something like the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star collection, I really like this box. Great pack selection. The Pikachu Zekrom one, this is quite timeless as well. You have Evolving Skies in here. You have Battle Styles, I think, too. But Chilling Reign, some decent packs, good promo cards. And then Crown Zenith, obviously, it's such a no-brainer to go for some of these. So that's really the point of this video, guys, is there's always going to be opportunities out there. And I think in the coming 6 to 8 months, we're probably going to start seeing this occur with maybe some early SV era collection boxes and tins and stuff like that, where there are going to be plays to make in terms of buying them, breaking down the tins to get the packs inside, or just holding them for a few months. And again, I talk all the time about price per pack for loose packs versus a booster box. I still think Sword and Shield loose packs have a little ways to go, and we're going to see all of those kind of ancillary products catch up in terms of ratios over the next few months. As always, you guys let me know in the comments down below what you think, and go check out misprint.com. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, it's safe, it's secure, it's convenient. That's all you can ask for in a platform. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.